was the not being able to get everybody inside. But it turns out, as you know, there's an NCAA regional tournament going on, and we had a hard time finding a venue. But I want to thank all of you for being here tonight. We have had a great day here in Washington. We started in Vancouver, we were in Seattle, and now we're in Spokane. We have had over 30,000 people today out to public rallies, and I think Washington is ready for a political revolution. And what this campaign is about is not just electing a president, it's about transforming a country. This campaign is going to end a corrupt campaign finance system and stop billionaires from buying elections. We are going to end a rigged economy in which working people work longer hours for lower wages, and almost all new income and wealth go to the top 1%. We are going to create an economy that works for all of us, not just the people on top. We are going to reform a broken criminal justice system. This country should not have more people in jail than any other country on earth. That's wrong. We are going to protect a woman's right to choose. And we are going to fight for pay equity for women workers. We are going to defend gay marriage in 50 states. When the wealthiest people and the largest corporations are doing phenomenally well, yes, we are going to demand that they start paying their fair share of taxes. I am a member of the U.S. Senate Committee on the Environment, and what I can tell you is what you already know. Climate change is real. Climate change is already causing devastating problems in this country and around the world. And if we do not get our act together, this planet will be in very, very sorry shape by the end of the century. We have got to summon the courage to take on the fossil fuel industry and tell them that the future of this planet is more important than their short-term profits. In the year 2016, we have got to rethink the concept of public education. The world has changed, technology has changed, the economy has changed. When we talk about public education today, it is not good enough to be talking about first grade through 12th grade. We have got to make our public colleges and universities tuition free. There is one country in the industrialized world that does not guarantee health care to all people as a right. You are living in that country. Let me repeat what I have said a million times in my life, and that is, health care is a right of all people. not, whether the drug companies like it or not, we are going to go forward toward a Medicare for all single-payer program.
Yeah!
All of you know that real change never takes place from the top on down. It always takes place from the bottom on up. That is the history of the trade union movement, of workers coming together to fight for justice.
Yeah!
It is the history of the civil rights movement.
Woo!
It is the history of the women's movement. It is the history of the gay movement. What all of that is about is people looking around them and saying that racism or sexism or homophobia is not acceptable. We've got to get beyond that. And we are at that moment in history right now where we have got to look at the status quo of massive and grotesque levels of income and wealth inequality, of a middle class which is disappearing, of millions of people deeply in debt because they went to college, of women getting paid 79 cents on the dollar compared to men, of 29 million Americans having no health insurance, of a world which is being threatened by climate change. This is the moment when we stand up and demand a government that represents all of us, not just wealthy people. Next Saturday, there will be an enormously important caucus here in the state of Washington. We have won now 9 state primaries and caucuses. We win when the voter turnout is high. We lose when the voter turnout is low. I want to see, from the bottom of my heart, this great state help lead this country into a political revolution. If there is a large voter turnout here in Washington on Saturday, we will win. If we win here in Washington, I believe we're going to win in Oregon. If we win in Oregon, we're going to win in California. If we win in California, we've got a road to the White House. So I hope very much that all of you will be out on Saturday morning, that you'll bring your friends, your neighbors, your uncles and your aunts. Let's have the largest voter turnout in the history of the state of Washington. Thank you all.
Bernie made his case.